players, excuse me, don't feel like playing. It's just a sad, sad day.
Yeah, you're right, Mike. Like I said, it was like a shot, man, to you. So the players, a lot of these players don't know Michael Jordan as much as they know Kobe, so they idolize him. And now
was a big part of why fans just were so drawn to him. And I think that's why it has such an enormous impact. Wanted, hey, play ball, let's go hoop, which is always what he ever wanted to do. So some will take that attitude, some will have a very difficult time from start to finish. With a rebound. Ball knocks it down. These are two local rivals. Knicks split the 2 games in Brooklyn. Torian Prince knocks that one down. The last one was on the Nets to just 82 points.
Also 21 field goals, 27% field goal percentage.
Well, you can just see just in the opening 3 minutes there's kind of a lack of intensity that we all expected as Temple knocks down the 3-pointer points. And again, Irving not here. Irving has missed so much of the season, first with that shoulder injury. And Spencer Dinwiddie flips it up and in. Elfrid Payton.
Yeah, you'd like to see more there from Payton attacking the 4 bounds. It's been phenomenal on the offense with his shooting percentage.
Julius Randle spins inside. Nice layup from Julius Randle. And they're 8th in the Eastern Conference. They're 1 game back of 7th. 3 games ahead of 9th as Dinwiddie goes backdoor. And my scoring list. And as Morris shot is no good. And within minutes of him doing that, Todd Gibson to follow. Kobe Bryant with a losing streak at the tail end of that.
Because of this man's prowess.
That basket would have counted anyway. So well that you might be an all-star, and now you're asked to come off the bench. I mean, that's it's not an easy thing to do. Obviously, you put the team first. A second-round pick who didn't play a lot early in his career has made himself into a superb player. And as Joe Harris knocks it down.
Harris and Ford have taken the most threes in 1 game this season. 56 threes they put up in 1 game.
Beautiful pass from Payton to Mitchell Robinson for using a banned substance.
And was playing well recently, averaging 7 a game, 4 bounds.
Dinwiddie with the shot. Dinwiddie with 9.
Driving, one of the best penetrators in the game is Dinwiddie.
Morris rattles that one in. Morris with his second field goal.
12 feet away that time.
Chandler, that's a 3, and they're 5 of 9 from downtown. In their case, last couple of years, Kenny Atkinson wants him to shoot the 3. Payton with 6. Rodions Kurucs kicks it out to Hurt. Kurucs lines up the seams and gets yet another 3. 6 of 10. Done a very good job of protecting the paint. That's been their priority. And Mike Miller's, as Payton knocks down the 3, has done it. And stolen by Portis. Bad pass from Chandler. Portis gets inside, lays it up, and the foul. So Bobby Portis.
Ntilikina coughs it up.
Temple inside. Chandler with the finish. Well, the turnover leads to a bucket.
Ntilikina coughed it up the previous possession.
Knox makes his move, throws it up. Perfect pass, Knox. And Mitchell Robinson with the second quarter with Knox, Ntilikina. Bobby Portis, Mitchell Robinson. Portis throws it up and in. Knicks shooting it. Karis LeVert, Kurucs, and Chandler out there. Nice move inside for Kurucs. Missed the games this year, but he's had knee problems. Kevin Knox, that's his high arcing. Claxton near the rebound. They like Claxton. He's going to be a really nice player. Claxton goes inside and able to throw it down. Very aggressive looking for his shot. Sees the double team. Ntilikina. That's good. Frank Ntilikina, who has the Orlando Magic. Ntilikina gets inside. And back-to-back buckets. Frank Ntilikina has Kobe Bryant. He's playing for USA. And he asked me, and again, broken English, as Chandler puts it in, you know Kobe Bryant. Damian Dotson stripped and stolen by Garrett Temple. Dotson in pursuit, but Temple unbothered.
Temple a journey.
About this. He's one of my favorite players in all the years covering the NBA because of his character.
Right.
One of the 43 points for the Knicks that come from the bench. Cruz, long distance. He's got that up, that ring. Maybe that's why I was wondering why the foul was on Ntilikina. Prince. That's another three. 8 3-pointers already. Busy now is when he played. He began his next chapter, that life after basketball chapter. As Randall puts it in. They've been together so much in basketball. I heard a story. Chris Carino, the wonderful Nets broadcaster, told me a story as Harris goes in that last week. For Payton splits the defense. Back out. Bullock banks it from straight on. That's one where I think he was trying. Again, with the feeling in the building tonight, defensive intensity is not at its highest. Dinwiddie, who does that, he gets in.
Lackluster performers, and well, you expect this the first half, Mike.
Yes,
because of the circumstances.
Morris with the jump. Randall tried to tip it, grabs it away from Jared Allen with the block.
Yeah, Allen 6'11", averages 1 block a game.
Dinwiddie flips it up. That shot won't go, and Allen right there. No Nick was there to pursue it.
It has to go through the basket to count.
Morris for 3. Obviously going to 2 for 1. Obviously the Nets still very much with playoff aspirations. Kyrie Irving not playing tonight. Garrett Temple ties the good play. Then the news broke obviously this afternoon. Brian was very close as Randall did to move inside. Close with
players I'm sure we would have wanted to play.
Well, the locker rooms were not open to the media. They did get a chance as Joe Harris knocks down. We would say, hey, go out there and hoop. Oh! Jared Allen with quite the rejection right there.
Second one of the game for Allen.
He's a terrific shot blocker. Prince knocks down a 3. Morris up and under. Bank shot will go. Marcus Morris, 3rd year. You just see the improvement, the steady improvement for him. Joe Harris gets inside, now it's moving without the ball.
What about Tim?
Returns. He's returned, obviously, but not playing tonight. He's going to be asked to come off the bench. Taj Gibson tips it to himself and puts it up and in. There's Payton. Payton with 4 assists tonight. He had 11 the other night. Reggie Bullock from downtown, the Knicks' 5th 3-pointer. It's 11 lead changes, 10 ties in this one. Dinwiddie blocked from behind.
Dinwiddie always the same way all the time.
And that's the only thing holding Payton back from as Bullock knocks down the 3. And Atkinson, Brian, one thing I think everybody can agree upon when you talk about the greatest this or the greatest that was that
I think he's Jordan.
Yes, there's no question he models so much of his game as Morris puts it in. And again, we said this here, work ethic. His drive to be great is what brought him to those heights. Said, hey, I got this one. It's good.
Much to the delight of the Knicks fans.
Randall gets inside and a strong finish from Julius Randall. Right.
Randall looking for more.
Randall double team finds Payton. Nice pass. What a beautiful look from Elfrid Payton. His 8th, unable to win. That's all that matters. As Payton misses. Tipped up and in. Obviously Randall was right there, and he'll get credited. I'm not sure if he's the one that actually touched it. Knicks with terrible transition defense there. Nice alley-oop. Kurucs. Boy, not only does he have 3-point range, play live a lot, but there are nights where he looks like he could be a really nice complete player. Meanwhile, Randall, nice move inside. 14 points, 11 rebounds for Randall. He's got 8 of those 14 here in the 3rd. Oh, Mitchell Robinson knocks Tabby Portis, try to float it up, keeps it alive. Ntilikina touch pass to Morris.
Morris very adept from there.
And the foul, Martin. Ntilikina guarded by LeVert. LeVert, good versatile defender. Frank Ntilikina is 3 for 4.
LeVert is silent night so far.
Robinson backs up, and LeVert takes advantage. The fans chanting Robinson, shoot it. Ntilikina instead shoots it, backs it off. Now, I don't think that got an alley-oop, but the Knicks saw it coming.
Yeah, Portis did a good job denying the...
Dotson gets inside left hand. That was an excellent pass. Knocks alley-oop to Robinson. That's the third one tonight.
Been getting close in shots.
Randall's
another one.
Blows past and finishes strong. Julius Randle. Now it's
Dunk of the game by Randall, driving adroitly along the baseline.
Harris gets inside. Nice move from Joe Harris, showing he's more than just a
for more now. Isolated.
Julius Randle again. Nice stretch right now for Randle.
Moving and grooving nicely is Randall. Previously stuffing. It's time to fall back, baby jumper.
Boy, that's an impressive move. Certainly an impact tonight defensively. Morris
fast,
wide open. And that's the great way he gets up, runs down the floor.
Let's have numbers. That's why Frank was late getting back.
Allen, second opportunity, lays it up and in.
Yeah, they had a 5.
Because some of the young players loved him as Morris knocks it down, but the older, they were inspired by him and they fell in love with the NBA because of watching him. Ntilikina knocks down a 2. The lead is 12.
With the averaging 21 on the season.
Taj Gibson fakes, now spins. Up and under. Taj Gibson shot misses, but right there to tip it in is Julius Randle.
Steal number 1 in offensive rebounding, paying off that time.
Prince to Temple. Garrett Temple, three-pointer is good.
Yeah, splendid pass one.
Nice block from Payton. Somehow. Randle turns. Payton gets a pass inside. Mitchell Robinson finishes. And even the crowd was subdued with some highlight Knicks plays as Robinson drives it, just ferociously throws it.
But couldn't finish in the last 2 minutes. Putting it all together tonight.
Kenny Atkinson has emptied his bench. Luau Cabarro for the Knicks' leading scorer. Randle, nice feed inside to Payton. Mitchell Robinson once there to clean it again. The NBA world, the NBA family mourning the death of one of its icons. An unspeakable tragedy today that took the lives of 9 different people, including Kobe's daughter and another young girl.